All right, 7:44 in time for People and Places. It's
normally we dread you
day.
coming in, but you actually,
Oh, would you stop it?
You have a wonderful guest today.
Right. Thank you, Tom. You say the sweetest things.
In the worst
I
way.
got co-anchors in low places. He's talking, of course, about my man Garth Brooks, the country music superstar, releasing his first new collection of music in 13 years. We are honored. We're thrilled. Couldn't be happier, pleased as punch, to have Mr. Garth Brooks joining us from New York City this morning. Good to see you, Garth. How you doing?
Hey, great to see you, Chris. I'm doing great. How about you?
Couldn't be better. Now, you're there in New York City, but we hear tell you got a lot of buddies, a lot of friends in Colorado. It's kind of home away from home, isn't it?
Yeah, man, that's where the charity's based out of, and for the last 15 years kind of lived in and out there. What a great, great place full of great people.
When you come out here, do you go hiking 14ers? Do you ski? What do you do in Colorado, Garth?
No, I'm best at eating, Chris. That's what I do. I just
do what you're good at. I like
That's right. Do what you do best.
That's right, man. You got to stick with what you know.
And I'll tell you what, it's music. This album's getting a lot of great buzz. You know, you kind of went into semi-retirement to help with your kids, isn't that right?
Yeah, we just took off. You know, it's the greatest gift I'd ever been given. And it was given to me by God and the people, and it was the time and to be able to afford to take off and just watch your babies grow. And so for the last 13, 14 years, just been going to soccer games, school functions, stuff like that. And just, actually, I got to tell you, never been happier in my life watching my babies grow up like that. That was a cool gift.
He's a soccer dad. I love that. Well, we're glad you're back.
I'm a soccer mom, actually. Yeah.
The shows out there in Minneapolis, sellouts, huge crowds, great press. We saw a clip in particular when you called the woman up who's battling cancer and had that sign. And we were all in tears with what you did. That was such a powerful moment, Garth. Can you describe it for us?
I promise, we're in the middle of the dance. I look over, I see the sign, and me and her have an exchange there. Just a little 2-second exchange is all we needed. We were done, fine. Loved her, kept singing, and then the whole crowd just went up and wondering why, and you look up, and now the sign is on the Jumbotron. Well, now she becomes the focal center of all these people and all these wonderful, warm hearts and thoughts just kind of bathe over her, and it's a beautiful moment, and I think it's done. We all go home, get some sleep. Well, the next morning when we wake up, this thing has gone viral, and now there's millions of people praying for this woman. Her name's Teresa Shaw. This is her symbol from her daughter, and she is a doll, and you will not find a sweeter soul to pray for, but she needs all the help she can because she's in the fight of her life.
I love that you did that. I love all the positive energy going to her. And I want to talk about the music because this album, even the New York Times has had nothing but great things to say about it. It's a great album.
Wow.
And this is an issue of, you know, you were doing crossover a long time ago. We talk about Taylor Swift. Is this album sort of back to country roots, or can anybody get into this album?
You know what? The country is so varied. That's another big thing in the last 13, 14 years. There's been a lot of avenues blown open in country music. So there's some songs on here I don't think would have been on a country record 10 years ago, but because of some new guys, you know, that are doing their thing, like Jason Aldean, he opened up an avenue for a song called Cold Like That. But at the same time, there's a song on here called Mom that I'll put right next to the dance for me. It's quickly becoming just one of my favorite Garth songs ever, and it's just this discussion between God and this unborn child about what a mom is, and I tell you, it'll tear you up.
I can't wait, Garth. We're out of time, but I looked on your website. Denver's not on your list just yet. Can you announce anything?
Yeah.
Are you coming to Denver? Are you going to play Denver or not?
I can tell you this, it's not a Garth Brooks World Tour without Denver. I have seen it on the list. I just cannot confirm or deny when it is.
Hey, we'll take it.
Nice job.
Garth Brooks, it's a pleasure. You are a gentleman and a musician and a guy we all admire. We'll look forward to you coming back to Denver soon.
Man against the machine.
Thank you, guys. I had fun. See you, Chris.
See you later. Yeah, Man Against Machine. And again, like I say, when the New York Times says this is a good album, that's high praise. And I think you should check it out. And you heard him say he's coming to Denver.
Well, he likes
All right,
it here.
you
We
got
look
it
forward
out
to
of
him
him.
coming back. Thank you
You're going
very
to eat
much.
when he gets here.
Good job.
All right.